Good morning, students. I will take you through question 23, December 2023. This is a question on MA. I'll read the question. Fresh Unlimited manufactures and sells fresh juice. The company has provided the following data for the year 2022. We have from January to December. Then we have quantities. We have cost, which is in shillings 1,000. Then required, generate the regression output for MS Excel with the following information: regression statistics, 2, analysis of variance, ANOVA, and 3, intercept and slope coefficients with the details including lower and upper boundaries at 95% confidence level. B, prepare a schedule showing the quantities, actual cost, and predicted cost given the above quantities. Include the lower and upper boundaries at 95% confidence level. Then C, prepare a chart for the information in part B. Okay, this is how we go about it. You ensure that you have a data analysis tab on your screen. So you'll go to data, then you go to data analysis. Then you look for regression. Then you say, okay. So once you get this, what we'll do, this is a predictor model. So we're going to have the formula for regression, which is y is equal to a plus bx, whereby a is the intercept and b is the slope. So on this, now we'll look at the input y range. So how will you determine the input y range? What to select? When you look at the quantity and the cost, you'll realize that the cost is in 1,000. So y is depicted by cost, while quantity is depicted by x. So we'll select for input y range, we'll select this all through. Then you go to input x, which is now quantity, you select all through. Then we were told of a confidence level of 95%, you select it. Then the output range, this is now where you will want the data to appear. So I'll pick this at the side. So I'll select there. Then I think that's all. Then I'll say okay. Yeah, so here we have the summary output, and we have multiple R of 0.97. That's the coefficient correlation. Then we have R square, which is the coefficient of determination. Then we have adjusted R, standard error, observations are 12. So you can even confirm, if you are accurate, that the observations are 12 from January to December. Those are 12 observations. So you will come to the ANOVA, the values are there. So I'll just increase the cells so that the values comes clear. I'll also increase this, the P value. You can see the lower, upper, lower, upper. So I'll go to the equation. Generate the regression output from MS Excel with the following information: regression statistics. So in this case, the regression statistic is always the form of y is equal to a plus bx. So we'll say y, the regression statistics is y equals a, in this case is the intercept. So you'll take this, so say equals this inter, then maybe I'll just write it y equals 79 by 5.276 plus, now b is the x variable 1, this is the slope, so it will be plus 0.095172 x, because that's the regression statistics. So you get your 2 marks, then you go to analysis of variance. So analysis of variance will come to the ANOVA. Then this what we'll do, you look at the regression. As you can see, the regression, we have 1 is true. We also have this regression DF is 1. Residual DF stands for degree of freedom, is 1. Then when you go to significance F, you get the value. Let me adjust this. You get your value there. Then F statistic, you will get 224. So this is how you answer such a question. You just come over and say, and analysis will say regression DF equals 1. Residual DF is equals to 10. Total, so we say total degree of freedom is 11 this year. When you add the regression plus residual, regression DF plus residual DF is equal to total DF. So total degree of freedom equals 11. Then you can also go ahead and analyze the intercept. And because it was only 3 marks, I think we don't need to do so much donkey work. But that's how you do the analysis. Then you come to intercept, you can also analyze it. And you get your 3 marks. So you Roman 3, intercept and slope coefficients with their details including lower and upper bounds at 95% confidence interval with their lower. So this is what you do when you look at the intercept. So the first intercept, now the intercept, which is 79, 55.272. This one here. Then slope, will be 0.095172. Then you are told with their details including the lower. So you'll say lower boundary and upper. So lower for intercept, the lower you will just come to the workout. You can see the lower of 95 is this for intercept. So you pick this 1832.2. Say lower. So just come and select it. Enter. That's for intercept. Then the upper for intercept. The upper for intercept is here. These are the one. So just come and select it again. That's up. Enter. When you go to the slope, you pick the lower for the slope. That's this one here. Then the upper at 95% confidence level, upper is this. And you are done. You get your 3 marks. That's all. So you're told prepare a schedule showing the quantities, actual cost, and predicted cost given the above quantities. The above quantities is this. Include the lower and upper boundaries at 95% confidence level. So already I've included the 95% confidence level. So what we're going to do, I'll do it down here. So I'll say we have quantities. So just copy quantities produced, enlarge it a bit, then I'll say production cost. Then we are told the actual cost. The actual cost is this, what we got. So this is the actual cost. Then we have the predicted cost. So predicted cost So this all to refer to the predicted y predicted. So you can say predicted cost, then down here y predicted. So we're going to use those values. So quantity, I'll just copy all through. So for this, let me just copy. Sorry. So I'll copy that. Yeah, so I'll copy it all the way. Then production cost, I'll also copy the actual. Copy the actual, and it was they were in thousands. Then predicted y, so this is the predicted y. Yeah, so this is how we go about it. Predicted y. We know that the equation is in the form of y is equal to a plus bx. So we want to predict y using these values here. This statistic, y is equal to 7 point plus 0.95172. So this is how we'll go about it. We'll say equals y is equal to a is the intercept, this one, plus bracket b is this one times x. X is now the quantity times this one is now the quantity. And because I can't do I want to move with speed, what I'll do, I'll lock this A, because it's constant all through, unlock it completely. Then I'll also lock B completely because it's constant all through. Then unlock the column for the quantity, for X, for the quantity. So unlock the column, which is B, and say enter. So once I have that value, I just drag all through, and I get my predicted cost all through. So this is how you go about it, and you're done with, you get your 6 marks. Then you go to the last part. The last part, prepare a chart for the information in part B for this information. So this is what you do with the chart. That's part C. You will just select this data, what you have. Then you go to insert. Then you go to recommended. So you can choose any recommended. So I'll choose that clustered. Maybe to make it even better, I'll choose this. This looks a little bit better. So I'll drag it. So I'll move it down. Sorry. I'll put it there. Then give it a title. I'll give it a title as quantities. Just give it the same title, quantities, comma, actual production. Production and predicted production. Yeah, and just like that, you're done. And you can see the quantity produced is denoted by blue, production cost, orange, then there's a silver white, predicted cost. So you can even look at the graph and be able to quantify. So that's all for that question, and we will have your free 20 marks. So thank you.